We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine, not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fouled off.
First pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Can't ask for better conditions. 83 degrees here at first pitch tonight. Santana comes on now, and he has it one down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. For his career in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Hey, that's just
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Anthony.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Albert now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Stepping up now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 1-1. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The count now at 2-2. 3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Shin-Soo Choo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
This is popped up. Pujols has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
And that's in there. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, and he hits it hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Brian Goodwin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. In the air to straightaway right. Gallo is there, 2 down. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. Popped him up. Chirinos waits on it, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Robinson Chirinos. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Ranging back is Goodwin.
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Santana is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The first baseman, number 5.
First offering on its way.
Pujols.
1 strike to Pujols. Popped him up. Frazier shading to his right, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 7.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo, a base hit in his first trip. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Justin Upton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Brian Goodwin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Santana is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0-1 count and the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got 3-2.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels' offense with their manager between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Trout sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Shohei Ohtani is down for the first out in the 7th inning. And a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Upton.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Todd Frazier. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ronald Guzman becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay, and he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Fouled away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Brian Goodwin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Odor on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels held in check there. Score remains 2-2. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Willie Calhoun. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Bouncer to the left side, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Jeff Mathis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Scott Heineman will come on now and pinch run here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1. swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The batter, number 1.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Slow roller out to short. Right to him. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Scott Heineman is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Jose Leclerc will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Texas came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jose Leclerc is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.